Alright, I have a whole bag full of just random shooting CCW type items, and I thought I would go through some of this stuff. And if you're anything like me, you might not be, but I'm the kind of person, I've been concealed carrying for a few years, and I first got into it, I just kind of like, not really sure where I should go with it, how I should carry, what I should use, and so if you're anything like me, you've probably purchased some ridiculous stuff, and 90% of it you don't use, and you go back to, just practical stuff. So I'm going to show some of the things I have in here and just give a little bit of a backstory on it. Now, first thing I have here is this DeSantis pocket holster for the J-frame revolver. This has been probably my most used item, and it's just a simple $20 holster that you just slip in your pocket. It's been just absolutely great, and it's made by DeSantis, and everything I've purchased from DeSantis has been very, very good. And it's just basic, it's simple, I use it all the time, probably my best buy for the money. So I'm going to try to go through this stuff here, and I'm going to try to save the worst for last, because there are some stupid items I've purchased. This just came with my Ruger LCP little pocket holster. It's not good. Simple as that. It's not good. I mean, you see that there? Pull out the LCP, safety check it here. There's nothing in it. The thing I don't like about it is very soft, and you know what? I can almost get that. I got that trigger to pull right through that. That's not something you want, to tell you the truth. Next item here. Alright. This has been excellent. This is a DeSantis leather, and their leather is just really, really good. Their holsters like this are like $50 holsters. They're neither really expensive or cheap, but they work really, really well, and I like this holster for the 686. Works well, it looks good, all of that. So the DeSantis holster, that right there is definitely a good buy, something you just need, and it works really well. Alright, another DeSantis product, another a DeSantis holster. Interesting story about this is I actually purchased this holster before I purchased the gun I ended up getting. I was planning on getting a Glock 30, okay? So I ordered a holster for a Glock 30, and I ended up getting a Glock 36 when I was actually at the gun store because the 30 was a little bit too fat. And but basically what I did is I just tightened this retention screw here. It worked just fine for the 36 because the profiles are the same. But then I got this Glock 41 here, and I realized it actually fits it perfectly, except for it being sticking out the bottom here. But it snaps and everything if I push it down, and it fits it. It's a really good range holster for this Glock 41. I wouldn't conceal carry with it though, because you don't really want that hitting your seatbelt and whatnot to carry with it. Another thing is I got this little Ruger Security 9. It fits it perfectly, except for sticking out a little bit on the bottom there, but for the most part it fits it. It snaps. It decent range holster, and kind of a concealed carry holster if you need one for something like that. So it would fit like a Glock 19 or something too. Alright. My other DeSantis holster. This is just like this one, but it's actually made for the SP101. And I don't have the SP101 anymore, but I found out it fits a J-frame, even a concealed hammer one, perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. And it has the inside plastic there to kind of protect from scratching the gun. And even though this doesn't have a hammer, it actually does, when you snap it, it's just at that right angle that it does retain it. And when you wear something like this, a 11-ounce gun on the hip, you forget it's there. It's gone. So it's been a really good holster. Little ankle holster. I haven't really used this, but somebody gave it to me. But I just have that in my bag of goodies there. Got bags to stuff. This right here. Basic holster that I got for just like I think I got it from my Taurus 94. It's a good little holster. It's a size 2 Uncle Mike's, and it's just generic, and it's fit a lot of different guns. Like I believe it'll fit this 686. This is adjustable with Velcro, and that fits it fine. But I've also noticed that like 4-inch automatics fits that fine too. You can carry or you know, use as a range holster. So that's a really good generic item. I think they're only about $20, so that was a really good thing here. Alright, I purchased this several years ago and it's still in the packaging. Yeah, I don't use it. I thought I was going to like inside the waistband. It is the most horrible feeling in the world. It's not right. There's so many things that are not right about it. I believe I got this for the Glock 36, and it fits other guns as well. There's just something inherently weird about inside the waistband, especially if you try to go appendix. And you know, with my body shape, stuff like this just doesn't work. You know, I'm a little bit round, so yeah, it just doesn't work. Oh, here's another little custom nylon holster, Smith & Wesson 915. I think it fits some other ones. I don't think it fits things generically. Yeah, it looks like it fits it well though, but the straps don't quite line up. It is adjustable, I think, but yeah, it's not going to work for something like that. So that's just another random holster here. Oh, I forgot I even had this. What do you know? It's still in the package. LCP. I decided I was going to get like a little hip holster just in case. The LCP here. Alright, the Bulldog. It wasn't expensive, $19.99. However, you know, no retention. I mean, it just slips right out. So, you know, I guess if I want to have a little cool little range holster, you know, it'll work. But I will not. I just won't carry this gun in something like this. I would rather use that flimsy pocket holster there. Alright. Oh, hold grip. Yeah, I switched my grip. Put that stuff in there. Alright, yeah, I put these in here just to show these speed loaders. These are excellent. The HKS speed loaders, I mean, they're pretty much the gold standard of speed loaders. I know there's a lot of different brands out there. But they work really well, and I've never once had the rounds fall out. Even though when you go to twist it, it doesn't take much. But they've never fallen out in the pocket or any other way. So that's pretty cool. Oh, here's a little Blackhawk. This is for a J-frame. However, there's nothing in the front to bring it towards the body. So basically, you put it in here. I actually got it for the SP101, which it fit it, but it was really tight. So it's a good little range holster, but it just flaps in the wind here. So it's not really a very good holster for concealed carry. It bulges out pretty well, pretty good. And I have something else in here I thought was in here. I don't see it. I wanted to show you guys because it is something I have. And I don't know where I put it, but I had one of those double pouches for speed loaders, and it was okay. It was made out of nylon, but I really, you know, after pocket carrying, I realized you can carry these in your pocket a lot easier than strapping something to your belt. If you're going to strap something to your belt, well, you might as well just wear a holster too and kind of even it out. So, yeah, I got old belts in here. This is an example of why you don't want to use a flimsy belt or a belt that's not made for guns. Yeah, it just stretches out really, really, really bad. Yeah, so you want to have a good thick belt if you're going to belt carry, or one made for an actual gun. Got rifle straps. Alright. Getting close to the end here, but this is one of the most useless items I ever purchased. You're gonna laugh about this one. This is an ankle holster made by Phobos, and it's the exact same thing as what they use on their, like, you know, the belt holsters. Okay, and it retains real well. And you might think, well, that might work. Well, there's two things going on here. One, this thing sticks out, you know, when it's on your ankle that far. This is horrible. And the other thing, this is the RU101. This is designed for the Ruger SP101. That gun's 28 ounces when it's loaded. I tried to carry this on my ankle with the SP101. That was the silliest decision I ever made. And yeah, that just didn't work. And I saved pretty much the worst for last. it's still in the packaging. This is the stupidest thing I ever purchased. The Tagua gun leather. It's a cotton extra large holster. This is a shirt that has holsters under the armpits. I spent $50 on this and I used it once. This is the most useless item, and I'm going to tell you about my experiences with this. You know, I wear an extra large. This is an extra large. It's so skin tight you can't breathe. And it has these holsters under here. And they will hold basically any generic gun. You just put it in here. Okay. And it has just these little straps. And in a pinch, it will work. Okay, this is your under your armpits here. But the times I did use it, I mean, I think I carried this gun in it actually. I mean, within 1 hour, your entire gun is saturated in sweat. And I'm not even the kind of person that sweats that much. Just average. It's just having it there. It's saturated. I mean, the only time I would probably feel comfortable using something like that, it would have to be a gun as small as the LCP. And it even says it's for large guns, which your arm would be sticking out like this. The only time I would ever use it would be for an LCP, not just for the size, but because this is a $200 gun. If it gets all sweaty, whatever, you know, ruined, throw it in the trash. I'm just kidding with that, but you know what I'm saying, you would never want to, you know, take like a blued $800 gun if this was blued and stick it there and carry it. Useless. So that holster shirt is the stupidest CCW item I ever purchased. It's absolutely useless. And even got a hole in it under the armpit from just the first time I wore it, just from it stretching out. So, hey, I don't know. That's just a rundown of really ridiculous CCW items that I have in my little goodie bag there. So I thought I'd show that. It's kind of funny. And so, as always, comment, share, and like. And thanks for watching.